Good afternoon, morning. It is Wednesday, my dudes, which means it's time to find out what's happening on Uncle Evetech's store. And there are quite a lot of things to go through this week, starting off with the fact that perfect timing. I was going to review this until you all bought out all the stock. Now I don't get to review it. I'm sick of ya. It's fun. Let's move along to things you might actually care about, like some actual giveaways, some pretty cool ones as well. So there's 2 chair giveaways and then the Razer Kraken Kitty Edition. So you can get yourself some ears on and the pink vibes with the stuff. I know Josh definitely wants a set of these because, you know, pink mouse and stuff. Anyway, so Noble Chairs giveaway. Click here to enter. All of them are set up on Gleam at the moment, so you'll be able to enter through there. Then I'll show you the landing page now, but this one specifically is actually just the one chair, and then there is going to be a chair and table set given away on the following competition. So right now you have the Noble Chair giveaway, then you have the Rosie single chair. It is a Velocita, I believe, that's being given away at the moment, the single one, and then the table and chair is going to follow with the same artwork. I don't know why they want to hurt our heads like this, but it's fine because then there's a pink headset to make it all up. But now moving into the top 10, at number 10 is a GT730. Gotcha. Moving into the real top 10 at number 10, it's an Ikon Alpha Wireless. This is a very good bang for buck headset. It's a full review, but basically what you need to know is full wireless, about 15.5 hours worth of constant audio playback is what I got to. Pretty decent mic, decent headset, price versus performance, exceptional. It works on PS as well, so if you want to just connect the dongle there, you can. Charges off USB micro as well, so it's all of the parts and everything that come with this are quite easily replaced and managed. It's $600 for a wireless headset. It's pretty sick. And number 9 is Antec 750 watt full modular. Sure, it's only 80 plus bronze, but it's full modular for 1399 with a 5-year warranty. Your cost of ownership calculation for that, it's less than $300 a year. It's less than $1 a day to have a full modular power supply. Quite nice. At number 8, it's the first of the Steelseries products on the list because they've actually launched a ridiculous sale in Evetech. Sorry, I should have mentioned that at the beginning of the video, but now you know. There is a ridiculous amount of specials going on, and I have selected quite a few for the top 10. So yeah, at number 8, we're putting in the Steelseries Arctis 5s. They don't have the best microphone for a headset at this price, but that's literally the only detractor from that. The audio and everything from these, the comfort, etc., from this new line is fantastic. They've also done away with the other version of the headband, which was on steel cable, which would break constantly. I know so intimately about that problem. It's a joke. So this is much better with this strap that's over here with bits of Velcro. Its longevity is going to be just a lot better. It'll probably outlast the headset for a change, which will be nice. This is an inline volume control as well, which is quite nice. They are like the premium wired version for this, for Arctis, really. Normally they're about 400 Rand more expensive, so at 1399 right now, it's a deal. And number 7, it's a Z590P. I don't normally feature motherboards, but they don't also normally drop like $1,000 off of their price and then sell out for $2,000 for a 590 series. Also with Z590, you've got that PCI Express Gen upgrade, so you got Gen 4.0, and because of that, well, as you can see there, they've got it there. They've also made it so that you can rotate between the top and the bottom position. So if you want to not have it above your GPU and instead have it at the bottom over here, which will obviously be better, then you can do that. You can just rotate the brackets and you'll be able to use it in either position. Nice little ASUS level touches, obviously. It's got pretty good power phasing as well. You could put a 10700 or something like that on this in the future, or 11, because this is 10 and 11 gen on the LGA 1200, which thank goodness, right? At least for this generation, you can have either or. So you can look at getting something a little bit high end because it got the good power phasing with the good cooling on it. It's not going to give you like a giga chad overclocking performance, but at the price point, it's going to be tough to beat. Running out the top of at number 6, it's SteelSeries Part 2. So I'm kind of going to give you like the whole desktop set is what I would select based on my literal testing of it, because I did the Apex 70K, which you can see over here, which is basically the same. It just has obviously the numpad and section and everything put on the screen, the built-in control function and everything that it has, the way it works and stuff is really the catch of this product and what makes it like really good. This specific sets coming with the red switches, and it's not going to be the adjustable set unfortunately, but at 2,600 Rand it is quite a good product for that amount of money. Bearing in mind, these are normally 3,300. So it's like a 700 Rand discount right now. Get in there. At number 5, it's the mouse that I'm trying really hard not to buy. It's the Prime Plus. This one has the lift-off distance sensor, and when I tested it, it was sick to have. Sick. Super sick. Because it's a TrueMove Pro Plus, which is already a good sensor. I know, because I have a TrueMove Pro Sensei. This is my daily driver, as you can see right here, Sensei 10. I love it. 2 bits. And it's 92 grams. This is 71 grams. 71. Okay. It's got their version of a ProFlex cable as well. It's removable if memory serves, but just having that lift-off sensor, it's very specific on how you can attune it and stuff to your specific gameplay type. And normally these are 1.3. Once again, on a significant discount. Okay, this is there's no better mouse at 1,000 Rand. There is no better mouse at 1,000 Rand. I will put my head on the chopping block to say that. And number 4, it's the Dell, which has been dropped to like another $100, which is kind of sick. If you don't know about a premium panel exchange, it's the only exchange or warranty service of its type, which is pretty much why I buy Dell almost exclusively right now. Just having that on there is already kind of disgusting. 4,100 Rand gets you a periscope neck, gets you a 165 Hz slight curve, 1,500 R, not too bad. It's not a giga curve or anything like that. I think on 24 it's kind of superfluous, honestly. 27 up is generally where I'd like, okay, a nice little curve is a nice to have, especially because I've got the 2721 and the Alienware 27-inch 240. So I'm a Dell monitor sort of guy. So I can tell you the curve on this is going to be quite slight. The periscope neck is really nice to have. This ultra small base on this as well lets you get nice and close up on the monitor, especially with a 24. And then you don't have to put it on telephone books because it's got a proper periscope neck. At number 3, it's RX 6600. If you don't know about this GPU, it's basically like a 1080 for like 8 grand. They're absolutely sick. They can even do some RTX and light ray tracing and stuff. These price versus performance are literally like on the cusp of it. There's nothing that gets you as much frame rate per rand as a 6600, except for, what's it, number 2, which is the 6600 XT. This is a 2070 Super plus 7% on average. That's what it will score. I noticed when I did the 308 Mech edition of this card that it was beating my card with a worse processor. I have a 5900X that had a 5700G with it, and it was actually beating my 2070 Super in some instances. And it's not like a base entry level, you know, like palette 2070 Super. It's an MSI Gaming X. It's a very, very good card. I very rarely see north of 67 degrees, and even so, the stupid 6600 XT beat my card. Okay, it's really hard right now. I'm trying to get a new GPU, and I'm just being sad because things like this exist. So don't buy that secondhand 2070 Super on carb for 12,000 Rand. What are you doing? Get this instead. Brand new, out the box, never overclocked, never mind on. You know exactly what the card's life and condition is going to be like because you're buying it brand new. Just if you don't trust me, just quickly on Twitter, go there, message your boy Nobody, the Josh bot, and he's going to tell you all about it because it enriched his life in the same way. And it's the way. It's the way, my brothers. And finally, in the top spot, it's another upgrade kit. This one was just kind of stiff. Z590 Plus, really good motherboard, really good motherboard. Tough edition stuff is like well spec'd. Just as an example, it's got a 14+2 power face. I thought this was a Z690 with how much damn power they were putting through the thing. Dual M.2 cooling, enough RAM, etc. upgrading, MSATA, fantastic sound card, you name it. It's going to have everything on it. It's a tough board. Okay, this is the thing. This is what they're doing now. Okay, I've got the X570 Plus in my machine because it was spec like that. It came with everything that I needed and then a little bit more thrown in on top. Like, really loving tough right now. 11400F is probably the easiest 6-core 12 thread to get along with. You can literally slap like a 500 Rand tower cooler on there and it will probably never go north of 65. And then they're giving you the 3600 megahertz and 2x8 gig kit as well. So you're getting that dual channel, so all of that performance, plus a decent 6-core 12 thread for the interim, as it were, and then a board that gives you some upgrading. As homies are upgrading into 12th gen, and with the 6000 series already out on mobile for AMD, I'm assuming the desktop stuff is going to be coming soon. This can run 10900K or 11900K at full chat. There's no way that power phasing of like 95 amp worth of power is going to be pushed over by those CPUs. You will run them at full speed, throw in a water cooler, and you can overclock them. All core. It should be pretty easy. The board and the RAM is going to be a perfect pairing for that. Nothing there to upgrade. You get the Gen 4 PCI Express experience as well, so you can upgrade in the future into your SSDs. I really like this as like a I don't really need to render. If you're that kind of person, you really don't need to render or do stuff like that, but you want a really good gaming PC without having all of the premium attached to it. This is the time to buy. Anywho, that is all I have for you right now. I am busy finishing up the PDP controller. I do have the new Turtle Beach one as well for both Xbox controllers, and I've been given the Razer Mamba Essential Wireless, I believe is the actual model number for it, but it's the baby Mamba wireless, which I'm going to be doing. I've got the Clev C920 as well. I think I'm going to do one of the controllers and the SSD for tomorrow and for Friday. So there should be 2 more reviews out for you this week, and then we will see you again next week, Tuesday. So until then, stay safe, keep well, and I will see you on the flip side. Good afternoon morning. Good afternoon morning. It is Wednesday. It is Wednesday.